Howdy. Smart gassing around. Today, we're going to mess with this Dodge. Come up here and look at it for a minute. It's got body damage. See the fender? You see back here? I think this was welded in once before. It's falling. It's starting to bubble out and stuff. So today we're going to sand all this down, and we're gonna do body work, and we're gonna paint it. We're not gonna do that. Come up here. Under here we got a 3.9, and don't laugh at this. This is to keep dirt daughters and shit out of here. But the problem is, we've got no spark, and we don't have a fuel pump. I'm gonna turn the key on. Ow! Yeah, it's a Dodge, so I do not leave the battery hooked up because I like my house. You know what I mean? I don't want to sleep outside, but I'm gonna hook it up. Couple noises, nothing over here. Oh shit! It just made a noise. You hear that? But the fuel pump didn't kick on either. It'll make a noise if you keep this battery like unhooked for like a long ass time, right? And then if I undo this now and hook it back up, this stuff's dead. It did it once. That's weird. Okay. Anywho, let's see. These relays over here, you gotta come over here. I've got the ignition on, so if you take this ground and put it on here, okay, this one, where's that cap? There it is, the fuel pump, right here. This, I think, is your ignition one. That might be the one that keeps 12 volt all the time, no matter what. One of these is a steady feed, but see, this one, I think, is the one that when you turn your key on, and the computer sends a ground over here and kicks this crap in. I'm not even sure. But I got constant, with the ignition on, I got 12 volts over here. I have 12 volts over here like you're supposed to. This is a ground over here. And why am I getting 12 something out of that ground? I mean, I'm doing this thing right? Mm-hmm. You ground it on the ground, you put it in there. I should not be getting 12 in there. It doesn't make any sense. But you hear nothing click, you hear nothing. This is the auto shutdown relay. Okay? I figured some of this out because what did I do with my little jumper wire? You see a little dinky ass wire? Right
in the grapevine on the floor, I thought.
Grapevine? What the hell is it doing here?
Yellow.
There's one. Yeah. I keep my stuff in my grapevine. Alright. You want to walk back towards the gas tank? I'm going to kick the fuel pump on by jumping across this relay. Just to prove that my fuel pump works. Alright. Tell me if you hear something. I hope the sound picks that up. But that's a fuel pump, right? That means fuel pump's not dead. That means it's a Dodge. And it's got wiring problems, okay? Okay, my auto shutdown relay. I should be able to jump across that just like I did that, right? Let's see if the computer makes any sounds or anything else. Okay, looking down in here. If I'm not mistaken, you jump this one to this one. Well, that was my head raking against it. But you don't hear anything, right? See, I figured like I could jump across this relay, get my fuel pump to kick on, jump this one, get my auto shutdown, bypassed, and that it would run, it'd get a spark and it would run. That didn't happen. It didn't do any damn thing. It made my fuel pump run, that's it. Come over here. There's wires down in here. Man, I wish I'd have left this off now. Can you get down in there and see that wire that's naked? It's these red wires. right here, there's 2 wires that sorters into 1 wire, but they use like copper or something. Everybody on YouTube and all the videos I watched said, well, there's your Dodge problem. This thing was filthy and nasty. I took it off, and probably not good that it's still naked, but we'll deal with that later. But I've got power on both sides of this wire, so it ain't corroded inside where they put it together. So that's out. These stupid Dodges have these, and we've had problems with them before. But you hear that? That means that's working. And I think this is just a ground, maybe. Not sure what that is, but it's another one like that. Well, anyway, like I said, this thing does not have spark or a fuel pump when you turn your key on. We changed the unit down here. What's that thing called? The crank sensor. We changed it because YouTube said if that goes out, you lose spark. This computer doesn't know shit to do with anything, right? It won't even let it kick on. I changed that. I think I got the wrong one, but I changed it, and I don't even know if I can get it out now, but I'll try. I wished I would have left those tools out. See, this is where you're supposed to be, what do you call it? Prepared? Right? But we don't prepare around here, because we don't have to. This is smock assing around. I'm having fun. And if I burn this truck to the ground, I won't even really care. So I don't know if I can get my tool down in there. That's the problem. This is a tight thing here. Got that one. If I can get my fingies in there, it'd be better. Okay, 2. It's only got 2. Hold this in there. Oh, come on, baby.
Why is that getting tighter?
Am I not tighten it though? That's,
No,
that don't make sense, does it? Am I in a bind, you think? What the hell's going on here? Hell, that's the right one. I just took the other one loose with it. You know what I mean? I don't think a swivel would help me even. That's great. I don't think I'm getting it. I don't think it's... Huh. Didn't we get it out like that before? Thought so. It's not proven to be that way. That's nice. I don't know if I got it or if my tool's spinning. Let's see. Huh. Okay. Left my thing in there. Oh, I smell gas. That fuel pump pumped gas up here. Nope. Didn't come loose. Tight in there. You know what? Probably a light would help, but you know, we don't do that. Well, I need to think of a different way now to get that out. That's great. I don't think I can get any pliers in there. Huh. Yeah. I know that's the right socket. Come on, man. I don't know, man. I think she's stripped out. You know what? I can't tell. Damn these big hands. You know what? I'm just getting cut at this point. Huh. Well, anyway, I'm going to show them what I figured out. Look good. I got two different things. I'm going to keep this because I don't think any of this shit was the problem. It's just being honest. I changed this. This is some kind of coil that's under your distributor. It sends a signal, I think, to your injectors. Yeah, I'm not sure. It does something. This is the crank sensor that I put in that I cannot get back out now. But I don't know if you can see it. It looks like it's got a crack down through there, doesn't it? But this thing was covered in like a couple 16ths of grease. So I don't know how it was working anyway because of that. But the one I put in there, you see these things here. The one I put in there doesn't have two of those. It has one little dinky little window looking thing in it, right? So it's got the same plug, but it was a pain in the ass to plug up to that plug. So I wonder, did Rock Auto send me like an automatic, you know, for an automatic transmission? Like they sent me the wrong crap. I know we ordered the right thing. But, and I'll show you something else. Come here. Now, if I can get that off, because everything seems to be stripping on me since I'm on camera. You know what I mean? That bolt will not go back, I can tell you that much. Yeah. I was really prepared for this. Anyway, I changed this coil, which probably absolutely had nothing to do with it either. Because, you know, we like blowing money on stuff that doesn't fix nothing. Right? So I'm going to keep that too. And I'll show you the Jimmy rig over here. Crap. Okay, I'll use these. That's like they want me to. Can't find nothing else, so. Anyway. I literally got this bolted on here with one screw. It's supposed to be held on with two screws, but it's one screw, right? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, don't work for nothing goes right when you're being filmed. Have you noticed that? Literally. I mean, a real screwdriver. Yeah, I've got too much junk. Literally junk. Right? Oh, Johnny. Can't use that. I'm not going to do a Dodge. Alright? Can't do a Dodge with Chinese shit. Because, you know, Dodge fight you the whole damn way. So, huh. I literally have lost shit, I guess. Huh. Ain't that crazy? I'm just so organized. Crazy. Stack all your shit in one box. They're cheap. Well, I can tell you what I can do. I can burn up 20 minutes looking for tools. That's what I can do. Hope y'all are like somebody's looking through their toolbox. Right? What the hell's going on here? Did we take it in the house or something? That is weird. You know what I mean? I think we took them in the house. Thought I could cheat with that, but I can't. What's that? Oh, my tester. Might want to shut that off. It's probably got a battery on dead. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start getting more organized here, because this is not looking too good. You know what I mean? I'm glad I over tightened that bolt when I put it back. You know what I mean though? I'm glad I literally did that. Well, anyway, this is the new coil. Let me get there, okay? This is all for Rock Auto purposes, alright? Just to show you how good they are. Those holes are barely off. And you might not even be able to tell it on camera. But there's a fancy little bracket down there that this bolts on too. And it takes these stupid things right here. They look identical. Pretty much, right? I mean, can you even hardly see anything different? They got the same plug, but the bolt holes are a fraction different, which does not work. So I know this old thing's going back. Right? Either because I'm going to have to waller that one out or something. Right? No deal. This thing bolts right on. Of course, it came with the truck, though it probably is an original one. Dodge is good. I'm not putting down Dodge. But when Dodge goes tits up, it's not that good anymore. And you can't figure them out. It's like you got to be a freaking rocket scientist to figure them out. Right? Because that's what I've gotten into. And I can tell you right now, I've lost nights of sleep over this thing. I don't like seeing it sit out here and rot to the ground. I've got plans. I'm going to redo this whole truck. It's going to get a beautiful paint job one of these days. And you'll get to see it. But